Hey, I didn't even see you guys there. I'm Scotty the Body from the Boardr. I'm just taking a look through skateboarding history. Boardr Boys made history this year. Let's take a look back at the last 12 months and see exactly what the Boardr Boys have been up to around the world. Yes, that's right. I'm here to go with you guys month by month to let you know exactly what the Boardr Boys did throughout 2016. January kicked off with us doing the cancel dance to every other team at the Clash of the Crews contest. That's right, we brought in Felipe, we had Nibs, we had Jake Alardi, we even had our MVP, Most Valuable Porp, out there killing it to win the contest and bring glory to the Boardr. What a way to start the year. So we're gonna fast forward straight to February where we kicked off our third year of the Grind for Life series presented by Adidas in Zephyr Hills, Florida. Following it up with stops in Fort Lauderdale, New Smyrna Beach, Knoxville, Tennessee, Bradenton, Lakeland, and of course, the end of the year award show right here at headquarters. I heard we're adding 2, possibly 3 stops to next year's docket, so look for us on the West Coast. March got kicked off with one of my favorite events of the year, the Gone Storage Space R Show. Yes, the boys drove up 95, went to New York City, emptied out 2 of Gonz's personal storage units, brought everything back down to Tampa where it got organized, cataloged, hung up on display, and then sold to the masses at a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime art show starring the man himself, Mark Gonzalez. Next up was Mano a Mano, a mini-ramp game of skate tournament held at Woodward West Skate Camp in Tehachapi, California. Some of your favorite pros were in attendance, ripping the mini-ramp out west. Ben Hatchell came out on top. Next up, we got Tampa Bro, where we opened the doors to Ryan Clemens' personal estate, the Dream Driveway, to the entire skateboarding industry for a day of beers, chicken, fishing, and skateboarding. We put the pros on a tag team with the bros. Blind draw, best team wins. You find out your teammate right there on the spot, 3 minutes on the driveway, and Fat Bob and David Loy came out on top. Thank you to Leo Romero and Bro Style for the continued support of this big money skate event. April started with our annual April Fool's prank, where everyone got fired. Ha! April also kicked off the inaugural year of one of the biggest undertakings the Boardr Boys have had to date, the Vans Park Series, an international contest series to find the best park terrain riders in the world. We ran stops in Melbourne, Australia, Florianopolis, Brazil, Vancouver, British Columbia, Huntington Beach, California, and closed it off with the finals in Malmö, Sweden. When all was said and done, it was our boy Alex Sorgente coming out as the Vans Park Series world champion. Holy for holies, April was so busy. We also kicked off the second year of the Boardr Am Contest Series with stops in Vista, California, Phoenix, Arizona, Atlanta, Georgia, New York City, Tampa Bay, and then we got all the winners and took them on the road to glory to the X Games where we had the Boardr Am Finals in Austin, Texas. Tyson Bowerbank came out on top for the three-peat of amateur goodness. For the past 2 years, the Boardr Boys have took over Fremont Street in legendary Las Vegas, Nevada for the Zappos Ride Shop contest. This year, we took the contest off Fremont Street and instead we invaded the Zappos campus, which happens to be the old City Hall building, and skated the never-before skated double set out front. It was huge. Let me tell you, it wasn't no dinky donkey double set. This thing was bananas. Chris JOSLIN came out on top of the double set challenge. Look at these insane tricks he did. May kicked off with the Boardr Boys in Detroit, Michigan, working directly with Ryan Sheckler to run the Red Bull Heartlines contest. This unique contest, held at Hart Plaza, combines the difficulty of your tricks along with the speed of your line, combines the two for a final score, which makes the top 3 pretty interesting. Nyjah, Curran Caples, and Axel? Yes, what a top 3. I love it. We kicked off the summer in Montreal for Empire's Am Getting Paid contest. And our dude, big boy Jamie Foy, took the contest with one of the most amazing runs in the history of runs. Next up, brought the Boardr Boys to Kennesaw, Georgia, where we ran the Get Rad for Ray event. It was a great day of clinics, contests, and an invitational jam starring Tony Hawk and his legendary cast of amigos, all to celebrate the life of Ray Underhill. Summertime also brought us to the Deluxe Build project. We had the Deluxe Build bucket in the shop, took donations for a while, then took that money to Home Depot, bought some supplies, took it to a foundation at an undisclosed location, and built a DIY. August brought the Boardr Boys back to Austin, Texas to run the Born and Raised event. It's a 2-day BMX contest in association with Chase Hawk Day. Who's Chase Hawk? He's our boy that rides those 2-wheeled skateboards called bicycles. I have nothing to say about Copenhagen. All my memories have been erased by the watermelon bong. But from what Ryan told me, we had a great time. 5 days of riding our bicycles around Copenhagen, running events at real skate spots. They even let us in the 300-year-old City Hall building. That'll never happen again. September brought the Boardr boys back out to LA to the LA Courthouse to run the 3rd annual Wheelie Dope Finals presented by Untitled Bearings. We worked hand in hand with Joey Brzezinski to have the best manual contest in skateboarding. And Carlos Icky, you are a boss. October brought us back home for the 3rd annual Southbound and Down event. That's where all the Boardr boys put on their leather, pretend they're Sons of Anarchy, and have a great day of motorcycle riding and skateboarding. October ended with class, sophistication, and intelligence at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in Cambridge, Massachusetts, where the Boardr boys ran Skate. But for real though, Skate is a successful blend of skateboarding, science, and technology, and we had special guests Paul Schmidt, Tony Trujillo, Rodney Mullen, Christian Hosoi, and Steve Van Doren, all giving their takes on the advancements of technology in the world of skateboarding. November also brought the Boardr boys to Houston, Texas, where we again ran the Texas Skate Jam in association with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The biggest pros in the industry converge on Southside Skate Park to run an event strictly to benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Just really gets you right here, man. Next up was the Timeline Film Festival presented by the Compound Collective. Local filmmakers submitted videos, we had a photo show, and we had pop-up shops with local skate brands. Great night for Florida skateboarding. After that, George took the Boardr Live scoring system all the way to China to run the Asian Skateboarding Championships. He got real sick out there. Did he catch yellow fever? I have no clue, but he's been wearing a lot of hookups shirts lately. This year, we were also pleased to announce the Boardr Fund Me campaign, a clever way for skateboarders to get donations from friends and family to help support their skateboarding endeavors. Go to theboardr.com right now and set up your own. Get that money. So as you can see, the Boardr boys had an amazing year, and from the bottom of our hearts, we want to say thank you. Thank you for showing up to the events. Thank you for donating to the Boardr Fund, and thank you for using the Boardr Live. This is Scotty the Body signing out for 2016. We'll see you next year around the world.